Yeah. Yeah. Guess who came back with a large fucking fist to eat the Brooklyn blast furnace? I brought your ugly bitch with me. Your shit is sus. Ain't nobody trying to hear you talk. When Jimmy's on the mic, they take your whack shit and turn it off. It's real life, not them stories that you punks say. He made it out alive, and he's relatively unscathed. So subscribe to the podcast and share the post and tell your stupid friends to do the same. You heard it here from Coast.
That's it, bro. We're up. We're recording. This has been a long time coming for me. First, I want to thank you. You don't do these very often at all, like at all. So I'm very thankful and I'm grateful that you took the time out to do this with me. And if anybody doesn't already know, my guest, the legendary, and I'm gonna say it.
Get the fuck out.
I have to say it. You're a humble guy, and I love it. And it's great, but you're a legend, bro. And my man, Bobby Handball, also known as Bobby The Handball.
What's up?
What's up? How the hell are you, bro?
Right.
You all right?
Yeah.
So
Brooklyn Blast Furnace.
The Brooklyn Blast Furnace, bro. Yeah.
The only reason I'm doing this is because you're from Brooklyn.
Been born and raised, bro. Born and raised in
Canarsie. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're a Canarsie guy. Where?
Not Canarsie, Flatlands, technically.
Flatlands and where?
My house, no, the neighborhood of Flatlands goes, unmentioned a lot. It's because it's such a small little slice app. But it's like this little triangular almost type shape that's buried in there between Canarsie and Marine Park and Old Mill Basin and,
old stomping grounds, bro.
Yeah, it's like, of course. But, it's technically Flatlands where my house was that I grew up on.
Gotcha. Yeah, we've spoken. I saw you for the first time in a long time at the Indian Larry block party, which was really cool, bro. You did an awesome set with John Bloodclot. And
it was fun, man. They asked me, yo, man, I was gonna be there anyway, So those guys were like, yo, you want to jump up and jam some songs and shit? I was like, fuck yeah, because I spoke to the guys over there at the shop about one day playing it, I would love to one day, maybe get Biohazard or whatever, I just wanted to jam, be a part of it, Yeah. So it was fun, you know what I mean?
Hey, did the whole Age of Quarrel set. It was fucking
that's easy for me to do because I love that music so much and fucking, I love jamming cover tunes, and we don't do it a lot, Biohazard, but when we do get to do cover tunes, like I'm always like, do a Chromag song, you know what I mean?
Bro. It's like that's like the Bible, bro.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Chromags, there wouldn't really be a Biohazard like kind of thing. Like Chromags, Agnostic Front, Murphy's Law, like all those bands that were, sucking me into the underground from the mainstream, more like big heavy metal bands that I was into. I started gravitating more and more towards the hardcore shit in New York back then, like in the 80s, And that's when I said, fucking, that's when I really wanted to start a band,
Yeah. Did you ever have a band before Biohazard, even if it was like a jam band in like the garage?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. We had a band going. Do you remember Pablo Diaz? He's from the neighborhood. Pablo Diaz. Bass player, great bass player. and a guy
No,
named Dean
maybe if I
Piscata.
seen him, I'd be like, yeah, I know his face, but I didn't know him. No.
Pablo and a guy named Dean Piscata on the drums, and me. We had a band. We were jamming in my parents' basement. That's where I started playing. They were fucking cool enough to let me jam down there. Dropped out of high school and, you know,
Yeah.
been going nowhere fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you and me
And,
both.
but they were like, yo, let them fucking play, I guess, keep them out of trouble. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
But they were really cool. My parents
To
were
have a
like,
drum kit in your
my
house, like
parents
that's fucking cool.
Well, we'd have fucking parties down that basement, man. I'd be fucking dragging people in through the window. Like I go, Ma, hey, I'll see you later. I'm going down the basement. And then she's like, all right, I said I'll be, blasting music down there, the stereo and all that shit. And then about 2 hours later, she'd come downstairs. There's 30 fucking people down there
Of
because
course.
I'm dragging them in through the window. And the
Nice.
whole place is fucking smoked out, fucking full of beers and just people going nuts, man. But they never, they didn't care. So we had a drum kit down there, some amps, and we started a little band. And back then we were really into thrash metal and shit. So we named it after a Megadeth song called Rattlehead.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. But we never,
Record, yeah.
and then, we started sounding pretty good and shit. And then one thing led to another. I don't know who was working, who was doing this, that. It was just kind of like, wasn't really sticking.
Yeah.
But we had a great time playing. I really wish we would have kept going because I love jamming with those guys. They were great. But
Yeah.
then, I had the basement, so people would just come over and fucking play and shit. And I was jamming with some people, and one day they brought over this guy, and he's standing outside, total fucking Canarsie motherfucker.
I know what you're talking about. Go on.
And I'm like, who's this? And he goes, I'm the Meo.
The Meo.
And I play the drums. I was like, all right.
Bro, I fucking hear him say
And
that.
he got his drumsticks and he just fucking came in the house. And that's how I met him. And we just started playing drums. And after jamming a few times, it was just me and him locked. We were locked in. It didn't matter really who was jamming with us.
Yeah.
Because something about the way we were playing together was just happening, And then we started becoming really good friends. You know what I mean?
Dude,
And
I
then,
can picture his face, his voice, and him saying his whole demeanor. I'm the Meo. I could absolutely see that, bro.
yeah, he's like, I'm the Meo, and I play the drums. I was like, all right.
All right, cool.
And he's like, that's why I'm here, And I'm like, all right. He comes in the fucking house, starts blasting away, And after a while, fucking, I think it was at a fucking Chrome Egg show, Carnival Chrome Eggs. I remember when they played the fucking at Lemore's, when the Chrome Eggs first came to Lemore's, it was like, oh shit, because hardcore started coming into Lemore's more than first it was more metal, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then it started because I've been going to Lemore's since I'm really young,
Yeah.
So it, hardcore started like growing a lot in New York.
Yeah.
And, I first started listening to hardcore stuff, basically, people's cassette tapes in the boom boxes
Of course.
in the park. You know what I mean? You go to the park at night, you hang out, and, we got a radio. You always had a fucking radio with us.
So it
So,
had a mixtape of all different shit.
yeah, and I hear fucking, I'm used to listening to fucking, first Metallica records and,
Yeah.
the old Black Sabbath and
Megadeth and all that.
Slayer and shit like that, of course. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I hear something, it's like Victim in Pain.
Oh, see, yeah,
And,
turning point.
I'm hearing like Agnostic Front and Minor Threat and Murphy's Law,
Yeah, man.
War Zone.
Yeah, fucking, of course, classic shit, bro. That's your
And the
turning point, bro.
Cro-Mags. And the Cro-Mags. And I really like Carnivore, you know?
Yeah.
And Carnivore was fucking
Because
me
they
thing.
also still had that thrashy sound, but there was hardcore elements.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
And
it's a
Mio
perfect,
already, yeah, Mio
perfect
already
segue.
knew Pete. Mio already knew Pete and Louie and them guys, and and that's how I met those guys was through Mio. But I think it was them playing. It was like Carnival and the Cro-Mags playing. And it was like 86, 87. And fucking Mio was there. And I was like so psyched, because of this fucking show. It's like, oh my God, I gotta fucking put a band together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And Mio's like, yo, we gotta do this, man. We gotta play. I was like, yeah. He goes, I know a fucking bass player. He's like a guy I play with all the time. I know him for years. I want you to meet him. And then I fucking got with him and I went to his house and I met him. His name was Evan. And
Yeah.
that's it. I met Evan, and same thing. Like Evan answers the door. I'm like, yeah, I'm Bobby. I play the guitar, kind of thing. And me and Mio walk in. We sat down, and me and Evan wrote like three fucking of the first Biohazard songs right there.
Do you remember which ones they were?
Yeah, I think it was. I had riffs already, and he had some riffs, so we just started fucking exchanging riffs. We knew each other for like an hour.
Sick.
We started writing, I think Wrong Side of the Tracks was
Right.
one of them, and I'm not sure. I'd have to check with him
Yeah.
if he even fucking remembers. I don't
Hey,
know.
dude, no. That was a
I can
long
hardly
road,
remember.
bro.
I don't even know which ones. It might not even been Wrong Side. I think it was Wrong Side.
Okay. Yeah,
But
so
we
if it
started
was first
yeah.
demo stuff, like Survival of the Fittest is on there. It was called
Yeah, I know.
It
It was
was
like,
Victory of Death at the time.
yeah, I don't know.
All right.
We started fucking jamming right away. We hit it off, and we all just we were psyched, man.
Yeah.
We wanted to play, man.
How did Billy wind up getting into the loop?
Billy's fucking I remember that I broke my fucking hand and so I couldn't play for a little while. So I went out of town and we were looking for guitar players and stuff to jam with, shit like that. I don't know. I came back and I walked in the studio and there was Billy. And he's like, I'm Billy, I'm in the band.
Oh yeah,
I was
nice.
like, how you doing, Billy? That's it. That's how I met Billy. He was already, standing there playing guitar. I was like, all right.
All right, cool. Shit. And then who came up with the name?
We well, we got it from Pete. Pete.
That's what I thought. I didn't want to say it in case I was wrong, but that's what I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, man. Pete, because we were looking around, we were bouncing around all these fucking stupid fucking names. I don't
I
know.
love those names though. Whenever someone's on, like I'll ask, like, yo, what like that's one of the reasons at least Rattlehead's a cool fucking name. But it's like a lot of these people they try to make like this overly brutal name to like their first ever band, and I always get a kick out of it. Like Craig Ahead, like his first band was Axe Attack. It's like
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah, Axe Attack.
no, no.
I break his balls over it all the time.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that when I see him.
Axe Attack. Yeah, how about an Axe Attack reunion? You'd be like, oh, are you talking to fucking Jimmy?
Yeah, yeah, nah, fucking yeah, it was Pete. Like Pete had the fucking crazy books that he used to read.
Yeah,
He was really smart. You know,
yeah.
intelligent guy, fucking really smart. I mean,
I didn't know him well, but the couple of times I did hang out with him briefly, he was always like a giant sweetheart.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
great guy.
Very intimidating looking because he's 94 feet tall, big dude, but a fucking sweetheart of a guy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great guy,
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, man, he was such a nice guy and so humble and shit that he made us all feel like, we could do this too,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we could be in bands too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was good, man. He was cool. It was like he knew everybody looked up to him, but he didn't act like he knew. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. He was a humble guy.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was great. He was really good to us.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just that's how everybody was in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It was just in the area. All the musicians, man, all the guys that were in Carnivore, Typo,
Yeah.
every guy, all the Life Agony guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
Biohazard guys. There was plenty of other bands, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But
dude, there was so many.
but those three bands, for some reason, uh, we all kind of like were jamming in the same fucking rehearsal spaces.
There was Fastlane, no?
Yeah, Fastlane,
Like,
Ace London.
rest in peace, Mikey Big Balls.
Yeah, Mikey. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. There's another guy, if it wasn't for him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And Meo, rest in peace,
Of
Meo.
course. Yeah, of course, man. Rest in peace,
I
Mio.
mean, it's been tough.
Yeah,
I mean, Pete Steele, gone.
gone. There's a
They're
lot.
not gone. These guys are not
Right,
gone. But Pete passed away.
right.
Mio, Mikey Big Balls, a lot of other people from back in the day that, in my, serious opinion, is like these people were instrumental in how my life turned out, and what happened with me. You know what I mean? If it
100%.
wasn't for those guys, you know,
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it boils down to the Mio. I mean, just right then and there. I mean,
yeah,
he knew
Mio,
Evan and he
Mio
just,
was like the catalyst. Mio was the fucking,
uh,
Mio introduced the right people to each other because everybody knew Mio and everybody loved Mio, and
uh,
the guy. Like these are three guys we're talking about right there. I never met anybody that had anything fucking bad to say about any of them.
right.
You know what I mean? Everybody loved all of those guys.
Yeah, man.
Mikey looked out for every fucking band in the neighborhood. Mikey looked out for
100%.
everybody. He went out of his way. He did favors for people. They didn't have enough money to fucking rehearse. All right, he'd let them run a tab. He just wanted people to play. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he made everybody feel like they could do gigs and they could play. And Joey Bravo too.
Yeah,
Joey's still around. I haven't heard from Joey in a while, but Ace London Studios,
absolutely. Here,
Joey was great too.
let's look at this real quick. I'm gonna duck out. Check it out.
Oh man, there he is. My
Yep.
fucking brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Is that one? That's
yeah.
hilarious. I took that picture. That's in like 93, I think, or something like that. A little Biohazard tattoo.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a screenshot from the Panic Attack video.
Oh yeah.
And then there's this. You've seen this. You know that picture, of course.
Yep.
You're all 4 babies, bro.
Yeah, we were.
Fuck.
Yeah, man. We were.
Yeah.
They're fucking choking me up here.
Sorry. I
I
know
miss,
that we had spoken and you were like, oh yeah, we were on the phone, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something. Like, oh, can you pull up some pictures? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So I got a little
yeah.
yeah, man. We're
But
talking about him. So, you just said he passed away, but he's still here, bro. You know what I
Oh
mean?
fuck yeah. I could hear him fucking
Bro,
I
as
could
soon as you said it, I'm the Mio.
hear
It's like he
him.
was in the room.
Left the band a long time ago, but we stayed friends, and Mio was kind of like an advisor to me on the sidelines. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we'd be out doing shit. He'd be watching us, saying, "Yo, what the fuck is that? Don't fucking do that. That's that. Or
Yeah.
yo, that was good. That was good. Or that sucked. Or he would tell me straight to my fucking face, like,
Yeah.
how it is. I could always rely on him for the real deal. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
brutally honest with me, and you know,
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. There was no filter with me. That's why you're a very,
Oh,
very, very like the epitome of old school Canarsie Brooklyn
oh,
is
forget
Meo.
about it. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's something else, man. It's just a shame because we always talked about him doing something else with us one day, and I mean, I'm just glad that he got to come up and jam with us. Like Danny, let him come up do a few songs with us and shit. When we first did a reunion one time, and it was really cool. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
yeah.
It
That
meant
was
a
like
lot to him.
2015 or something like that. I think
I
something
think
like
it was
that.
earlier than that.
Maybe 14, something like that. Yeah.
He did it a couple times, a few
Okay.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
But yeah, man, I fucking miss him.
Mhm. Yeah, he
And
was a good dude, man. And I wound up meeting him like after Biohazard when he made the other band that he did, New York City Strength. So I would go,
Tribe of Anger.
yeah. But I would be in I was at fast lanes all the time. I was like 14 or 15, bro, and I'm up in fast lanes with Meo and a bunch of guys that the original lineup of New York City Strength, and just watching them, work out their demo tapes and shit like that. And then I don't know, then life happens and everyone, goes
Yeah,
wherever,
yeah.
myself included. I moved out of the neighborhood. I wound up moving to Howard Beach and shit. So people lose track, and there was no such thing as social media or cell phones at the time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was easy to grow apart. But then
Yeah.
I wound up hooking back up with him in like the mid 90s, like 92, 93. He was hanging around for a while. And then I don't know, we again, like everyone just separate ways. And then I saw all the stuff on Facebook and stuff about his health. I think I saw Billy had posted something like "Keep our original drummer in your prayers," and I was like, "Oh shit!" So that's where I found out. I'm friends with his sister on Facebook, so I was, she was asking me for pictures, and I was getting the scoop from her, and it was sad, dude. It was really sad to hear. Yeah,
Oh man. It
yeah,
just came out of nowhere and it happened too fast. And I'm still having a hard time with it.
yeah.
You know, it, it really devastated me for a while.
Yeah.
I'm still fucked up over it. But
Well, we could change course, bro. We could change.
no, man, he deserves this, man. He
He
deserves,
100%. He absolutely does. He does.
I I want people to know how important he was to me and still is to and the whole rest of the band, you know.
Yeah.
And we loved him very, very much. You know what I mean? We still do. And it's just, sometimes life just ain't fucking fair, man.
So,
And that's it. And while we're still here, we're gonna keep playing, we're gonna do it in his honor for sure, you know.
yeah.
And we're gonna keep his memory alive in a lot of ways, anywhere we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So we're gonna do a new record, you know.
Nice.
And,
You in the studio doing it? You working
he's
on
there
it?
with us in spirit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting in there soon, man.
Good.
Within a couple weeks to start.
Nice. Now, you probably don't, but I just have to throw it out there and ask anyway. Do you have any working titles?
Working titles?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but they're ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
nothing I could talk about. I
Yeah.
mean,
I figured as
I
much.
mean,
I figured I'd throw it out there.
no, working with us, working titles is just like we just name something, anything we can name, just so we don't fucking forget it.
Forget it. Yeah.
We just name it whatever. Like if there's dog shit over there, we'll name, oh, that rip, dog shit. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know, or chicken parmesan, or
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
whatever. Anything that's around at the time is the name of a riff or a song or whatever until it finally takes shape and then
Right.
has its real fucking title. You know what I mean? So
Uh,
I don't know. You
yeah.
know.
Okay. Hey, listen, I figured I'd throw it out there. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. No, there's nothing to say. You know what I mean? 'Cause the only people who ever know about those working titles is us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't,
Well,
and
I
it,
figured, maybe
and
some
there's nothing
IPs.
cool about them. It's just so we don't forget. you know?
Yeah, I figured maybe there was like some names getting thrown around for the title of the record or something. But if you don't have songs, yeah, I get it.
No, not at all. We got no, I mean, we have a few ideas, but there's
Right.
nothing in stone yet. I think it's more like you know, after it's born,
Yeah,
you name it, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. I get it. I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah,
That's how I would like to do it. You know what I mean?
yeah. So
Like,
before we go into like the new record, which I'm sure that everybody is looking forward to a new Biohazard record.
that's cool.
Come on, bro. Of course they are. The whole four of you guys, it's a whole different animal with you four. But it's so now after you guys became a band, do you remember the first show that you guys ever played?
Yeah.
Where was it? L'Amour's?
No.
No. Okay. Where was it?
Avenue A,
Okay.
the Pyramid Club,
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
opening for prom.
Sick. Shout out to Tommy Victor. Good dude.
Yep. Big time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had him on here a couple of years back. Great guy, man.
Yeah, Tommy's the best, man.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
people. Yeah, prom's still going, man. We played with him in Europe not too long ago.
Nice.
They were great, you
Yeah,
know.
man. Great band. I think they're not spoken about enough, I don't think. I think they're a little underrated and they shouldn't be.
They were definitely pioneers, you know.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Primitive Origins, that whole first, it's ridiculous, that stuff.
yeah, it's great. Amazing shit, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And Tommy was cool, man. He was doing sound at CB's,
Yep.
you know, and we just starting out, you know, we kids and we let him play one of our demo, you know, asked him to listen to the demo tape and he put it on the fucking speakers at CB's. You know, we were like, holy shit, like that was big, you
Of
know.
course it was, man. You kids and your whole shit is playing in CBs. That's a big moment, bro. You'll never forget that shit. That's
Yeah, it
awesome.
was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon at CB's or something, like on a Sunday before the show was starting, or even earlier. I don't even know. But the fact that we heard it on the PA, I remember it was like it meant a lot to us. And then somehow we got the gig, you know, and we played, and you know, that was cool. And then after that, we were just like, yo, let's keep going, man. Let's keep playing, you know.
Yeah. And you
And then
guys built
finally we
up a
got to play the
following
Moors.
fast. You guys,
Huh?
you guys built up a strong following fast, bro. I couldn't tell you how many early Biohazard shows I was at. I couldn't tell you. It was a
I
lot.
think I think it happened because we were so like into the whole scene as it was already. You know, we were already huge fans of all the bands that were around. We were bouncing around from club to club.
Yeah.
You know, Lemore's was our home base and shit, but we were going into the city, we were going to all the clubs, we were fucking hitting shows. Like back then, there was nothing else to do. So
Yeah.
we go to like literally two, three clubs a night, you
Yeah.
know, and then do that 5 nights a week,
Yeah. I remember those days.
sometimes 6 nights a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And, you know, meeting all kinds of people, seeing different styles of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You
Back then,
also
you
had
had,
you also had which wasn't it was rare at that point. You had two singers, which was different.
yeah,
And all the content that you're talking about, all the lyrics and stuff, it's all street stuff. And that it was like the perfect time. Like New York was a certain way back then. You know what I mean? And that's how it was. So it's
yeah. We didn't know I mean,
spoke to everybody.
we didn't plan on it, you know,
Right.
being anything significant. You know, we just were like, we didn't know what else to write about. We didn't know anything else, you know,
That's
so we
why
just
it's
wrote
made it
about what
beautiful.
we knew and just how we looked at things, you
Yeah.
know.
It came from a genuine place because I don't know what else to write about. This is what we know. And it came from a genuine place. I think people
But
sniff that
before
out.
we were doing that, like hardcore bands were like the only bands that, you know, were really writing these reality-based lyrics, you know, and I thought that was great. That's what I
Yeah,
loved about it.
yeah.
You know, there was
It was the age
no,
of quarrel. It's fucking ridiculous. Victor,
yeah,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. And you know, I mean, there was also a lot of obnoxious, tongue-in-cheek stuff going on, and like when I say that, I mean like sarcasm
Of course.
and like, you know, not so correct, you
Well,
know.
yeah, bro, that's Brooklyn at that time. I mean, I
No.
speak, I'm sarcastic all the time. It's just how I'm built.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand it though.
No, they don't.
So you got to explain yourself.
Yeah, I
So,
try. But then again,
but
I don't have time to explain either. So if you don't get it, you don't get it. I'm not going to try to teach you.
yeah, well, Biohazard started, you know, we didn't think, we just knew what we wanted to do as far as like, you know, this is what we want to be a part of. This is what we enjoy doing. And we're proud to like, you know, do shit like this. We didn't think it was going to go anywhere. It
Right.
was just something to do. It was like, you know, like everybody wanted to be in a band. It was like having a crew, having friends, having something to do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You all had your little jobs and shit.
Yeah, yeah, but you know, the whole dream was to like play CBs, play Lemore's, and then, you know, basically that was it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We didn't think
Now,
we were gonna go anywhere else. And then we went out to New Jersey and it was like, wow, you know,
yeah.
it's a different
It was a
world.
fucking different world.
You know,
Yeah.
in Long Island, you're like, holy shit, you know.
Yeah.
And
It's gotta be
then we
humbling.
moved up, we started going up to Boston and started going down to DC with fucking Leeway was the first band to take us out there.
Rest in peace, Eddie Sutton.
Another one, man. You know,
That one stung
Mike
to
Gibbons and Eddie, you
like
know,
Gibbons, sure.
they they passed away, and you
Yeah.
know, if it wasn't for those guys, you know, all the bands back then were all looking out for each other. Everybody was playing with everybody else. Like it was all everybody's encouraging everybody to play. It was such a cool scene, man, you know. And
Lee,
everybody was at the clubs. Like there was no uh you know, online shit, no fucking social media. It was all face to face, you know, real handshakes, real looking in the eye, you
uh,
know, getting to know people, you know, for who they are and like, you know, feeling good vibes and fucking encouraging people to believe in themselves and fucking keep playing and try it, you know, and keep going, you know. It was so cool. There was so many fucking bands.
a million bands. Leeway was my pivotal turning point. I went to Lemore's to see Suicidal,
Yeah.
and it was White Zombie, Leeway, Suicidal, and I
I
had seen.
remember that show.
Yep, I was at Lemore's before. I was like saw Anthrax and metal bands and stuff because I was into metal like you before I found hardcore.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
kind of like the same like that. Like Carnival has that crossover thrashy hardcore. I went there to go see Suicidal, but I had heard of Leeway and I've seen them on flyers and stuff, but I never heard a note. And White Zombie was nowhere near what they wound up becoming. They were the opening band, and then Leeway came out, and I was so used to like Kerry King spikes and all the gimmicks and the bullet belts and all that shit. So here comes Eddie. He weighs 92 pounds. You know what I mean? And he has like short hair. There's AJ Novella with a Yankee hat on there. He looks like he just came off of a construction site from work. Like there's no gimmicks here. And they opened up with Rise and Fall, and the place went fucking
Yeah.
insane. And as soon as that happened, that was my click. I went, what the fuck is going on here right
Yeah.
now? And
And
I went,
Eddie's out like walking on people's heads.
yes.
Like he's fucking saying shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. You know
Yeah.
what I
And
mean?
the very next day,
So great.
Do you remember Ciro's CD seller?
Cool.
So I
Yeah.
went there with my friend Tommy Mitchell. I went there and I bought Leeway Born to Expire. And Ciro was like, if you like this, then you'll like this. And he sold me Agnostic Front, Liberty, and Justice. And I
Yeah.
listened to those, and then I went in reverse. And then I found everyone. And then
Yeah.
that was it. And then it was like hardcore from that point on. From that show on was my turning point
Yeah.
from Leeway. And anything
Yeah,
you were really
I
good friends.
remember. I remember how it was. Like hardcore was just like infectious, man. It was
Yeah,
like you wanted to hear the next one and the next one, and what's this band? What's that band? And like start
yeah,
hitting as many shows as you could, and like and supporting everybody, and then but some of these bands were fucking scary good, like sick of it all, like
bro.
in the early days, like fucking, and still.
Still,
I mean, one of the
I
best bands I ever seen live.
bro, me too. I couldn't tell you how many times I said one of my all-time favorite bands, the greatest guys ever. I'm so happy that Lou is on the mend from the
Ah,
cancer. He's God. It was like
it's good,
with
man.
Eddie, and then
Like,
I
no, everybody's got to support, you know what I mean?
and then I hear about Lou. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Because
A
Lou
lot
is
of
the
people trying
best.
to help them out, trying to support. That's great, you
The
know?
outpouring of support for that man is unbelievable, which speaks volumes about that band as a whole and Lou as a person and his character.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the scene around the world
Oof.
is big because of bands like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I mean, they have tight friends and tight fan base, and it's not even fans, it's like family, it's
Yeah.
like crew, it's like scene, it's like just they're people.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I mean? They got people all over the world, and it's like, you know, when you travel like we do, and you play in these scenes, in all the local scenes, it's all one big scene now, worldwide. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you know,
You're
they
playing all these
are very
countries in
respected.
Europe and these giant festivals.
Agnostic Front,
Oh,
also, you know what I mean? Madball,
fuck yeah.
well, like these New York bands, I'm very proud to know them all. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? And
100%.
whatever part we played in that,
You
you
guys
know,
played a huge part. Don't fucking sell yourself short. I know you're a humble guy, bro, but don't sell
whatever.
yourself
We're
short. I mean,
lucky we could play, man. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, we're doing all right now. It's fucking knock wood.
I
We got,
fucking love it, bro. I love to see you guys are fucking back out there. You're playing these giant fucking things. You're out there. It's
yeah. I
fucking
mean, it's blowing my mind because it's like, you know, 2 years ago I was just had no clue I was gonna fucking play anymore, or we were gonna do Biohazard or whatever, and I'm working, whatever job I was working and just,
yeah.
and remembering all the time, all the good shit, stuff like that. And then we get an opportunity to get back together, and here we are playing big festivals and touring and doing all right. And, we're very lucky to be doing that,
You're back in the studio making a new record, bro. I
And
mean,
now we're trying to make a new record. Yeah. We're not trying, we're doing it.
doing it. Yeah.
So, we're lucky guys, man.
Yeah, 100%. It's fucking.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great to fucking see. And you just you just touched on, you're doing whatever and you're not playing and you're sitting there and you're thinking about all this stuff in your head about all the times and all that. Like that's got to be a fucked up feeling because the adrenaline and I know that you genuinely love to play music.
So look at this Subway series.
Hey, look at that. That's from 2000, bro.
Like that one.
Yeah, of course. I remember that series like it was yesterday. The whole city was going crazy. People arguing the Mets. It was fun though, bro. That's 24 years ago.
Arguing. Of course they're arguing.
Of course, there's fucking all of us breaking balls all over the place.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking great, man. I'm a Yankee fan, but I was pulling for the fucking Mets, bro. And then the Yankees just fucking shit the bed in the series, bro. It was heartbreaking, but what are you gonna do? But that would have been nice to have another Subway series 24 years later. Yeah. So now, like, you guys, like I touched on before, and it's like, I guess the way my mind works, I'm fucking half shot, bro. But like, you guys build up your big following, then you sign a deal with Maze Records, and you put out the self-titled record. And then from there, I mean, from that, you got big. And then obviously, Urban Discipline is what fucking catapulted you guys with the Punishment video, obviously, because MTV played a gigantic fucking part in everybody's fucking life at that point.
I mean, yeah, it did a lot for us, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was Drew Stone was filming that, wasn't he? Did he film that?
Drew and Paris.
Drew in Paris with the Chromegs.
Yeah, Paris Mayhew
Yeah, man.
directed it.
Yeah, I was trying to you're not on social media at all, but like last, I don't know, 2 weekends ago, me and Drew Stone, because he produced the Typo Negative Black #1 video. So I do this thing. Danny Boy from House of Pain started this whole location thing that I do. I go all over the place and I look for certain shit from movies and mob fucking shit. And so I was like, yo, I asked Drew, I was like, where is this tree? Because Pete's playing the big fucking stand-up bass in the video in front of a tree, and the Life of Agony guys, the branches. He's like, that
It was
tree
dressed up like the fucking Clockwork Orange guys.
Yes, exactly. So Drew was like, that tree is still in Central Park. So we went there, and it's like, I'll take like a screenshot from the video and I'll superimpose the screenshot to the tree now. So, but I asked him, I was like, bro, where was the fucking Punishment video? Besides the Brooklyn Bridge, where was the Punishment? He's like, oh, that was like in this big spot in Red Hook. He's like, that's long gone. I was like, fuck, like I would have loved to go into that big fucking warehouse to fucking do the shit that I do.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's still around, you know.
Oh, that shit is long gone. It's like high
rise.
Still there. Yeah, that's it. But that whole building where you film that is gone. It's long. It's a high rise fucking building.
A lot of shit's gone.
Yeah, it's a shame though. Some of it's good, but some of it sucks. You know? You know, it's
I like everything. I wish it would all go back to the way it was.
Yeah, me too. I'll take 19
fucking internet, no Zoom calls,
yeah,
no
100%.
CBGB's is back open, Lamore's is open.
Yeah, bro. Yep. You gotta try to find a fucking payphone that works.
No cell phones, man. Just beep, yo.
The beeper.
Yeah, bro. Beepers and a little notebook with your phone numbers in it, man. A bag of quarters.
That's it, bro. Simple and tight. But you know what's fucking crazy about all that shit? Remember you said, like, if I was like to go to your house, like to want to hang out, I would go call for you. Yo, I'm gonna go call for Bobby the Handball, and I would be just going to house and ringing your door.
They don't know what that means, calling for you now.
No, they think it's like
you, man, go to your fucking house and knocking on the fucking door, surprise, boom, boom, boom. Hey, come out. Is he home? Is he coming up? You know what I mean?
No, he's not home, but he's with so and so. All right. So then you figure out, all right, where is so and so? You say, oh, so and so is usually at the schoolyard. So then you'll go to the schoolyard, you'll see a couple of next thing you know. But we all found each other. Yeah,
because like just you leave your house and say, I'm gonna walk to Utica Park.
Right.
And by the time I got to Utica Park, there'd be like 8 guys with me.
Right.
We were just hitting everybody's houses along the way, and just the numbers are growing and fucking.
Yeah. Now no one wants to go out of their house. Now. Yeah, no one wants to go out of their house, and they have all sorts of communication because they just sit there and they do the shit on the phone. That's what it is. It's bullshit.
Weird.
Bro, it's weird. Bro, you look around like in Brooklyn and shit, like you look, you know, I'll drive around like it'll be a Friday night, Saturday night. I'll drive past a schoolyard. Desolate. Nobody.
Oh, that's so weird, man.
All right.
In the day, it was a fucking party. Like
everywhere.
Yo, going to the park was like going to a club.
100%.
You go in there, like, who's here tonight? You know, what's up? There's like 100 people in there.
Yeah,
going. We had the fires going in the fucking garbage cans.
Garbage cans. Yeah, nobody knows
the beer against the fucking handball wall and fucking people smoking and hanging out. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen?
Exactly. You know? Next thing you know, like the other kids that hung out at the other park will come, and there'd be a problem because these guys are coming over here, and there'd be a fight. Like,
and, you know,
it's like the Warriors. Like it's fucking
or not. You never know. Well, what about in the summer when it was block parties?
Oh, fucking insane!
It'd be like fucking 10 block parties within walking distance of each other.
Yup. No noise ordinance or permits needed. It was just fucking until whenever it ended.
My favorite was the 4th of July.
Oh, it was like Beirut outside, bro.
Yeah. In Brooklyn, it was fucking nuts, bro.
Mhm.
It was nuts. The whole neighborhood is just smoke and
Smoke,
noise and fireworks and fires going and fucking
but bro, people are lighting and blockbusters all
oh,
over, fucking
forget about it. Blowing shit up. Just
blowing, and the next day, the whole neighborhood is just trashed with fucking
when we were little kids, when we were little kids,
yeah,
like little kids, the
yeah,
next day was the best because we go out in the gutter and just pick out all the duds.
yeah,
Just walk around with pockets full of shit that didn't go off.
yeah.
And then we would, figure out how to fucking blow shit up with
You
that.
would, you would unroll
Yeah,
fire
my
and
daughter
make a
got a
pile.
house. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, we found shit to do and we were always busy, bro.
Yeah.
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 We're never bored, bro. Never fucking bored.
Nah, man,
Fucking
it's a
good
different
time.
world. But
Telling you.
that's how the music was, man. Like when I started with the guitar, I went to the park and I would just bring my guitar to the park. I'd get a 6-pack, I get, bag of smoke, whatever, and fucking just sit there and try to learn the songs and
You
just
teach yourself how
play.
to
Other guys would play. Like there was always a guitar in the park, people would fucking pass it around. Like I was always, you know,
yeah. Did you teach yourself? Are you self-taught or did you get lessons when you were a kid?
I I
Maybe a
don't think.
little bit.
Oh, I took a couple guitar lessons
Your
here and
fundamental
there
shit.
from
Yeah.
some guys. Uh, there was a guy named Kenny Lee.
Okay.
Lee, yeah, and a guy named Stewie Resnick,
Okay.
and I tried to start going to. I started going to the American Institute of Guitar in Manhattan. I tried that out for a little while. It was just too expensive for me. And but I went for a little while, and that was all like reading music, you know,
Gotcha.
with the acoustic, and you had to sit perfect posture and read the music, and you know,
Yeah.
and it was expensive. And I'm like, Mary had a little lamp, reading the fucking. I'm like, fuck this. I go home and turn on the fucking, start playing along with Jimi Hendrix and
Yeah.
Black Sabbath and shit.
Yeah. I
you
get it.
know, the guy and the teachers there, like, you have to go through all of this to get, you have to follow through with it. So I just kind of, you know, I didn't follow through with it because I didn't have the patience
Yeah.
and the money wasn't right at the time. But I wish I would have stayed with that. They were great. That was a great place to go.
Yeah.
I don't even know
You
if
have
it's
your
still
own
there
sound
anymore.
and your own fucking style, that's for sure. So you did
I
your
don't
own
even
thing.
know if it's there anymore. But I went for like, I don't know, a month. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I had like couple of private lessons with some local guys when I was just learning how to, what, the chords were, some chords and stuff. But the rest of the stuff, I just kind of, tried to learn whatever I could, wherever I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So you learn from wherever, you know? Like nowadays, you got YouTube and
You,
you got all
you,
kinds of different
you learn
platforms.
everything on YouTube. There's a
Yeah.
tutorial for everything. Fuck shit.
YouTube's good
It is,
because,
sure.
yeah, whenever my piece of shit car fucking breaks down, I go on YouTube. Okay, I gotta go buy these fucking tools. Then I go to the store, I get the tools for the job, and I buy the part, and then I fucking work on my car that I curse out all day long, and I get it fucking running.
Yeah, I cursed my car out too. My car is always, it's like a fucking half a money pit at this
Oh man,
point.
I got the most expensive piece of garbage fucking car because all the money I have into it just to keep it running in its horrible condition.
Yeah, yeah, I get it, bro.
You
I
know what
don't
I
use
mean?
it very often, but when something fucked up happens, like it's a little
Yeah.
bit, it's my escape. Patty.
One day I'll get a good car, but
And me too. One day, I
yeah.
have enough to get me from point A to point B. That's it. My daughter lives in Jersey. If I can get back and forth to Jersey, and I go on a little road trip here and there for a weekend, other than that, during the week I don't use it because I'm on the fucking subway every day.
Yeah, the thing is, see, I love motorcycles, right?
Mhm.
So I'm really into getting motorcycles because, first of all, they're easier to hide
Right.
and you can have multiples in a smaller space. But like in Brooklyn growing up, I never bought, I never got a fucking nice car. Like I never had a muscle car back in the day when I was young because it would get stolen. I didn't have a
Yeah.
garage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You couldn't have a nice car.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I kind of just said, nah, that's not for me because what am I gonna do? Park it in front of my house, it'll be gone in a week and fucking,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
all pissed
my old
off.
man's gonna go, told you so,
Yeah.
whatever. So, you know what I mean? So I
Right.
kind of kept that all on the back burner, but pretty soon I'm gonna be going back to my roots with the shit that I loved, like small block Chevy, old school,
Nice.
small block Ford, fucking whatever, big blocks. I don't give a fuck. Just
Yeah.
old school fucking carburetors,
Yeah.
old cars, roll up windows.
Cars that are made out of metal and not fucking
Yeah,
plastic
metal,
shit. Yeah.
metal bumpers,
Yeah, metal bumper.
things that actually work.
Things that last. You know? Hey. Yeah, bro.
Now it's made to break.
Well, yeah, that's all
So,
by design. It's
yeah. So you upgrade
yeah, of course. It's all this shit.
like this shit. I, bu- this fucking computer that we're doing this thing on?
Yeah.
I just got it. 6 months from now, it'll be outdated. I gotta
Oh
get
yeah.
another one, right? It's
Oh yeah,
like,
of course. This computer that I'm on right now is mad old, but I just got it back. My computer, actually, a part of it fried on me, and I brought it to the fucking guy. It's like, am I gonna spend $3 grand on a fucking computer? He was like, oh, you need this, this, and this. It's like $400. I'm like, just do it, bro. It's like a Frankenstein computer at this point. There's like 4 different pieces in it. I just try to keep it going. It's fucking
yeah.
crazy old. Yeah, but it works. It does its job. I don't need nothing fucking fancy.
Hey, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm doing this. I
Bro,
guess
you did this, bro. You did all right.
I did all right.
You did all right. You didn't have the Zoom app. Next thing you know, look at us. In 20
Yeah,
in
but wait
2020.
a minute. I don't like. I really get a weird feeling when it comes to the software and the technology with the music
Okay.
because for some reason it rubs me the wrong way. I'm not saying that it's bad.
Right.
Some people do great at it. Maybe I just don't want to learn,
Right.
or I'm
Well,
just kind of
maybe
not.
you're just an old soul, bro, and there's
Yeah,
nothing
I'm just
wrong
not
with it.
interested really in a lot
Yeah.
of the new stuff.
You don't have to be. You're not obligated to, and I get that, bro. There's a lot of shit like this. I always say that like social media is like a necessary evil, but I'm not on there taking pictures of my fucking breakfast like people do. No one gives a fuck.
But
And what are you
yeah,
doing?
I'm not on there at all.
I know you have an account, but you said you were on the phone. You're like, I haven't logged into that thing in like over a decade.
Yeah,
And you know what? Don't even like, bro. You're not missing nothing. You're not missing shit. It's all a bunch of fucking blah 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 and over opinionated assholes.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't have it. I don't have enough time in a day to do
right,
what I got to do by myself, let
right.
alone worry about all this other shit
Yeah,
that's out.
yeah. You're fucking better off, bro. But I go on there because I wrote a book and it's in editing stages, so I promote that. Like I promote the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, it's important nowadays. That's how you got to promote your music and books and whatever you're doing.
because the days of standing outside of CB's with your flyers are long gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
The days,
you gotta. That's why I say it's a necessary evil. Because I
those
hate
were the days.
those were the days, bro.
Those were the days. And the buckets of glue with the paintbrush and putting up.
Staple gun on the fucking telephone.
Paintbrush. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
you had the fucking glue, the pasty fucking bucket
On
of
the,
glue, 5 gallon bucket.
yeah, with a fucking roller or a
By the
giant.
end of the night, it was all over you. And fucking, yeah,
But you had to put up your fucking your gig posters or whatever where you're
yeah.
playing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you put up 10 fucking posters, 20 posters, and then you go off to the next spot. And then at the end of the night, you drive around and see all the shit you did. And somebody else already came and covered yours with
Yeah,
their fucking poster.
scumbags. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, but that was called putting in fucking work, bro. You're putting your fucking
yeah.
work in, your leg work, and It was a passion. It was a fucking thing that you needed to do, and you needed
Yeah,
to.
you were out promoting. You had to watch out for the cops because you weren't allowed to post these fucking things up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're like this.
Yeah.
Hurry up. You know,
Yeah,
like
so I could get 50 kids into a fucking club so we could
yeah, that's it. You
fucking
know,
great.
yeah.
Fuck.
Now we got it all over the fucking internet. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So now
here we.
when you said, all right, initially the dream was to play CBs and to play Lemoore's, and then next thing you know, you're in Philly and Boston or whatever. What was it like when you first got your own fucking tour bus?
Oh shit, I don't know,
Were
man.
you like, holy shit, we feel like Metallica?
Uh, nah.
The Urban Discipline tour? Or maybe State of the World of Drugs. Probably Urban Discipline, no? Yeah.
All I know is when we first started touring, we were in Neg's van.
Yep.
We had 8 fucking guys in the van.
God.
Regular small work van. I think it was a GMC fucking work van.
Yeah.
That was 8 guys, man.
That's not easy, bro.
Beer
That's not
truck was there too. Beer truck was like 2 of us. So it was more like 9 guys.
yeah.
2 guys. Fucking yeah, we had 8 guys in the van, man. Fucking just driving across all over the country, you know, like laying on top of each other, literally like fuck, just miserable. No windows and fucking thing.
Oh, man,
But
you're sweating, you fucking stink, fucking.
yeah, we stunk, didn't shower for fucking who knows how long, you know what I mean? So it was nice to finally start traveling where you got a little bit of space. You could fucking, you know,
Air conditioned. Nice. Yeah.
eh, I mean, I like a bus, bus is good because I like the bunk because you can lay out and fucking chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Nowadays, I don't like driving in a fucking van too long because my fucking knees start to hurt because my legs are bent and shit.
And
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, man. You know what I mean?
it's like you're not getting old like that, but it's like I did that shit already, bro. Like, why am I doing
I'll
this?
do it again. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Yeah.
I want to play, you know?
Bro. Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Every gig like it's our last, man. That's how it is, you know. We
Well,
got we love doing this so much, man, and we're so grateful to be able to fucking do it. It's like
well, you could tell. I mean, there's the videos are all over the place of your several last shows, your big festivals, fucking aftershock, this, that, and the other thing. And it's like you guys are like a fucking. Obviously, you're a well-oiled machine because you know each other for 100 years. But it's like you guys are all over the place on that stage. You know what I mean? It's like you have a unique, insane stage presence. Billy is just fucking Billy. He's in the crowd. He's over here. You know what I mean? So you guys, I mean, you can tell that you guys are fucking enjoying what you
yeah.
guys are doing.
Hey, we're having fun.
Yeah, bro. That's all it's
Having a
about.
great time, you know.
Yeah.
We look at each other on stage, we're actually having fun, you know. I mean, we're fucking laughing, we're smiling, we're happy. You know what I mean? It's good. It wasn't always like that.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, you're a band for a long time, on and off, this, that, and the other thing. Bro, it happens. I mean, you're all like brothers, so brothers fight. They have differences. That goes with everybody. You know somebody for so long, there's gonna be some bullshit. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? But that's just human nature, you know. But it's awesome to see you guys back out there doing your thing, fucking writing a new record. You're fucking killing it, man. And it's awesome. I like to see that shit, man. I feel like I was a little kid, 14 years old, when I first like heard the demos and shit. Bro, I'm 49 years old and I'm sitting here talking with you about the fucking first Biohazard record in
No,
19
I can't believe I'm sitting here,
talking about this, and it's
I'm
relevant,
fucking 6 now.
right?
I
Yeah,
wasn't supposed to make 30.
me neither.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither, bro.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Me
And
neither.
I wasn't supposed to make 40. That happened. You know
Yep,
what I
same here. There's a lot of times I'm not making it past 25.
mean? I know. It's because I don't know, like where we grew up, it was very common to go to funerals
Too
at
many.
a young age, a
Too
lot of
many.
time. A lot of people.
Too many.
How many people didn't make 25? You know what I mean? That I was friends with, you know.
Same here.
For some reason, we're here. You're here, you're doing something. I'm here, I'm doing something. And, we can't forget how lucky we are for that.
Nope.
And we can't forget the people that aren't here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
You got to hold people with you, man. You
Yeah,
can't
I
go through
do.
this life acting like you deserve everything and it's
Fuck
all
that.
coming your way because you're so fucking special.
No,
It's not, that's not the case, man.
at all.
There's a plan for all of us and we didn't write it. It's being laid out. You just got to follow and do the best you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to put your little legwork in. You got to do what you got to do, and shit happens. And oh man,
Yep.
it's I've been through the fucking ringer, bro. And it's like I look back, I'm like, and not to put myself on a fucking high horse in any fucking shape, form, or fashion, but it's like I can't believe that I have over 10 years completely fucking clean and sober. It's fucking
Wow.
crazy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? 10 years. September 5th was 10 years. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's the longest I've ever gone since before the first time I ever drank a beer. You know what I mean? Like I was like 14 when I first drank a beer. So this is the longest time, besides when I'm from birth until the first beer I ever drank, this is the longest time I've ever gone.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been through some shit, hospitals, fights, this, that, fucking
Yep.
all crazy shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And here I am with a good job. My daughter says I'm a great father. That's what matters when she says it to me.
Yeah. God bless you.
I'm responsible. I do my thing. I go on my little road trips. I fucking do this because I enjoy it. I don't make money doing this, but I do it because I talk to people I respect and I like what they do, and I just like the bullshit. That's why I do it. I don't look at it like a job. I got a good job. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking have another job. I do want to do shit that I enjoy, and that's why.
Yeah, man.
That's why
Yeah.
I wrote a book. Why not to become some fucking author? Like my sister used to help me with book reports when I was a little kid. I'm an author. I'm not a fucking author. I just decided to write a book because why the
Yeah.
fuck not? And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Not for any monetary or fuck all that. I wrote a fucking book. I think that's kind of cool. It's more of a personal thing. Hopefully, maybe it'll come out and you'll be able to get it on the fucking from Amazon or on a bookshelf somewhere. That would be cool. I don't have any expectations. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I did what I did, and it's in
Do it
being.
because you love it, and
I
then
did it
let it.
because I loved it, and I felt like I had to for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I had to, and I did it. I'm like, wow, I wrote a fucking book. I could literally check that off. Pretty crazy.
Hey, man, that's it. Keep going.
That's it.
But,
Always forward, bro. Always
yeah,
forward.
always forward. And then one day you look back and you go, "Holy shit! I just did all that."
Yeah, I do it all the time. I do it
Yeah,
all the time now, and it's a great fucking feeling. Being a productive person.
yeah, man. I'm
Stay
trying to
positive
keep
as
going,
fucking possible.
and that's good. Stay the course you're on. That's great.
Yeah.
It's real easy to be a fuck up.
Oh, it's too easy. I
That's
was a fuck up my entire, but the majority of my life.
like the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
to ruin everything.
I used to destroy everything all the time. Everything
Yeah,
would be good, and then I would just fuck it up. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do that for? It was fun in the beginning, and then I would dust myself off. I'd be all good, and then I just fuck it all up again.
yeah. I'm definitely avoiding
The fuck ups.
the fuck ups.
Yeah,
Like
me too,
trying
bro.
to
Me too.
consciously be aware of
Yes.
the fuck ups. You
Of the
know what I
fuck
mean?
up. Yeah.
Trying to avoid them
Yeah.
for everybody's sake, not just my own.
100%, bro. Yeah, not just mine. There's a lot of people around that, you affect their lives, and I'm done with
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. I want to affect people in a good way, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can.
Yeah. I think, just like you said to me, stay the course, bro. You're doing the right thing, bro. You
Yeah,
said a really good fucking space. The fucking band is taking off again. Music is obviously in your fucking blood, and it's
yeah,
fucking beautiful.
yeah. I think we're ready now. We're ready to after playing together. What is it? Fucking year and a half. Uh, I think we're ready to, you know, lay it down. Just start puking out some more fucking stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's happening too.
Oh, I know it's happening, but
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to when it comes out. And, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it's heavy shit too.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, what's it gonna, I don't know. They give their opinions on what they think we should do, and they're always asking questions like, "Is it going to be like this album or that album?" And I can't really answer any of that. I just can answer it's coming from the same place
Right.
that it always came from, and I think everybody's on point.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it, so I think it's time. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
we still got a lot of shit to say, so
There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of shit to say. There's a
yeah.
lot.
I mean, look at this fucking world. I mean, I don't want to get too into like how
No,
crazy the world is, but the
it's
world's fucking
fucking crazy, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
the world's crazy. It's always been crazy. It's just, it's just a different kind of crazy now.
Yeah, 100%. Different kind of crazy.
World, like
Plus,
this whole mind.
we're
Yeah,
exposed to it more with all
yeah,
the fucking website, the 24-hour news cycle, this, that, social media, this, that, everybody. But
yeah.
it's just we're overly saturated with it. It's probably been just as crazy as it's always been. I think we're just more aware of all the craziness now.
Well, you got to realize, we are from probably the last generation
No,
ever.
no,
There's no turning back now.
no.
The world took off in another direction. We were the last generation that saw the old world before this new shit happened. We were there at the
Yeah,
split.
gigantic fucking televisions that were like this fucking rotary. I remember rotary phones, fucking all this shit. 4 or 5 channels on the TV, no cable yet. And then
Yep.
I remember when VCRs first came out, it was like something from another fucking planet with the pop up thing and the bro.
Yeah, but I want,
Shit.
yeah, but we can't let that go. Like, I want to do vinyl albums, man.
You have to do vinyl. That's one good thing that all the hipsters brought back. They brought back vinyl, and I love that.
Yeah.
You got to do vinyl, bro. People, bro,
Yeah. It
I
sounds
buy
good.
vinyl all the time. There's all different variations and splatter and fucking cool fucking shit. I'm all about that shit, bro.
Yeah, I love vinyl, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can see it. Well,
Yeah.
up in there. Those are 7 inches. Those are all 7 inches in custom frames in my
Wow.
room. But it surrounds. Like even in my bed, I'm in my bedroom. I have all 12 inches. I sick with all records and shit like that.
Yeah.
I have a couple of Biohazard records on vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, original shit. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't have anything, man. Like,
Really? You don't have anything?
not
Metal?
Biohazard stuff. Nah, not really.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have really anything. I got a couple of old posters, and I basically gave everything away,
Mhm.
over the years.
I think I have one of your from like maybe like 90, 91. I think I have one of your guitar picks. It was just a orange guitar pick with a black Biohazard symbol on it. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm almost positive I have it
Holy
somewhere
shit.
over here. Yeah, bro. I collect all that little weird, cool little shit, bro.
Cool, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Trip.
Yeah, definitely fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Now,
bro.
what do you got going on as far as like shows coming up? This will probably drop. I'm gonna just to give it a little bit of pampering. I'm gonna say in like a week I'll get this out.
We're playing the 23rd.
Of this month of November. We're on podcast time, so November 23rd.
Yeah.
He's playing.
Revolution Calling, I think it's called.
Yeah, Revolution Call. It's sold out, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
think it's completely sold out.
Yep. And we're playing with, I'll tell you, man, a lot of songs. Agnostic Front's going to be there.
Murphy's Law is going to be there.
Murphy's Law is going to be there. Exploited.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. And we toured with the Exploited back in 91,
Yeah, man.
And we're still friends with those guys, man. Waddy's still doing great,
Yeah,
knock
man.
wood. And it's going to be great to see a lot of these bands all play together. I'm trying to find out the lineup, man. There's a lot of fucking bands. Judge, Civ,
Yeah.
Unbroken, a lot of bands, man.
Oh, it's fucking stacked. I saw it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So,
Where is it? Where is it? It was like Belgium or something. Where is that?
oh, it's in Holland, in Eindhoven, Holland.
Gotcha.
And that's like, I don't know, about 70 something miles away from Amsterdam.
Gotcha.
That's where that Biohazard did that Dynamo Festival back in the day.
Dynamo.
First time really hitting the big festivals over there.
That must have been a fucking trip to you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
And
you remember.
Holland's always been a special place for us ever since then, since back then in those days. We still have friends from back then coming out to the shows now.
That's
Guys
awesome.
we've been hanging with for 30 years more.
That's awesome.
Hanging out.
And they probably have kids that they're bringing. So you're
Yeah,
flipping
yeah, yeah.
generations, bro. You're
Yeah,
flipping generations, bro. It's fucking
yeah.
awesome.
They bring their kids. I'm like meeting their kids like they're taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is
Unbelievable.
happening? No,
Yeah,
time is fucked up, bro. Time
yeah,
is fucked up. Just like we were right before we pressed record. It was a couple of days ago. It was 32 years of urban discipline. What
yeah.
the fuck?
32 fucking years. Holy shit.
I remember exactly where I was the first time I put the CD in and listened to it for the first time. I remember that. I remember exactly where I was. And that was 32 years ago. I don't know why I have such a good memory. It makes no sense, but I do. But there's certain things I just remember. Remember exactly where I was, and I can't believe that was over 3 decades ago. It's fucking mind blowing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how the fuck we managed to do all this shit, that we did. Like, thank God we had good managers
Yeah,
coming up. We went from Richie Frame,
yeah,
Big Richie, to Scott Koenig.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Scott.
Pete Scott, yeah, man.
And those guys just, because we were just so in it, we couldn't see what's going on. We needed them guys to help guide us, I guess, point us in the right direction,
Yeah,
stop us from walking off the cliff when
yeah, man.
you know,
Yeah.
kind of keep us focused and shit like that. Like, we had good people around us, man. It's great. It ain't all on us, man. We were very lucky from day one to have a lot of good support. If we didn't have Lamore's, you know, that's how we learned how to be a band because we had that club and we saw the way the sound man worked and the way the PA system worked and the way they set up bands and broke down bands and how like the shows went and like, you know,
Yeah, that's where you cut your teeth.
yeah, cut our teeth exactly.
Yeah.
Made our bones in Lamore's. Like,
Bones and Lamores. Very
it's
fitting.
great. I miss that fucking club, man.
Me too, man. That was my
Club.
fucking bro. My first show ever was there. It's like I was
I've
there
been to
when
clubs all over the fucking world, and there's never been anything. It's just something about Lamore's was
home. It was home, bro.
great.
That's what it was, bro.
Yeah, it was
It
home.
brings you back to when you were younger. You first started innocent times, basically
Yeah,
young. That's where you started. Of course, bro. It'll always have a place for you, bro. It'll
yeah,
always. Yeah. Now it's like I don't even know what the fuck it is. I passed by there not too long ago. It's crazy. It was called like the Red Wolf something or
yeah. It
other.
was the Red Wolf
Yeah.
Club. When
I don't
it
even think it's
closed
that
down,
anymore. I think that it's like they dry clean like
yeah,
work uniforms.
yeah. There's something going on like that. I
Like a
seen,
warehouse of like work uniforms or
yeah,
some shit where
but
they
the Red Wolf sign is still there, but there's
yes.
something else going on in there.
Yeah.
Some kind of work.
Yeah, some
The
kind of work.
club's done.
It probably doesn't look anything. Obviously, it wouldn't look the same. I mean, obviously, the stage is gone and shit. But I wouldn't mind just like walking back in there and just picturing exactly how it was laid out and shit. I
Yeah,
would take a walk in there. It would probably be a little bit fucking bittersweet. Like, oh god, like these people have no idea the history and the shit that used to go on here. But I would
yeah,
like to
yeah.
like take a walk in there and just look around. But I don't think that'll happen. I don't know. Whatever.
Love that fucking place.
Yeah, man. It was like the fucking warrior, the fucking train and it was a whole block of warehouses. It was just like on a desolate block. It was the perfect spot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a lot of crazy shit though, man. There's a lot of fights outside. There was a lot of fucking nuttiness going on, but it was
Ah,
still amazing, It was just still, it was home. It was such a
oh,
great place, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
we owe a lot to all of those people, man,
Yeah.
that let us play there. Everybody that took our back and let us be a band. And, who the fuck were we? We were just some kids trying to get something together. And if we didn't have all these people around us in the neighborhood and Lamore's and everything, we wouldn't have, we wouldn't have been able to make the moves we did. You know what I mean? We owe a lot to a lot of people, for sure. So, this time we're gonna, remember all that when we're doing this record.
Yeah.
This reunion this time I think was really good for all of us, all four of us. I think we all realize you know, how like special life is, you know what I mean? And the fact that we're still here and we could still be friends again and be a family and have a chance to make our music again. We're all fucking really grateful. We're all really psyched about it.
Yeah.
It's bringing a cool energy, man,
Yeah.
really good. So
I love it.
I don't give a fuck, man. We got it going on together and that's it. Fuck everything else outside. Like, we're not here to impress anybody. We're not here to
You don't need to
fucking
impress nobody. You don't need to
we don't
prove
give a
nothing to nobody.
fuck, bro. We just don't give a fuck.
And you
I don't
shouldn't.
care. I
You
don't
shouldn't.
fucking care. I don't care about anything.
You shouldn't.
What anybody says, I don't care what anybody thinks.
No.
What you think is none of my business. What
Right.
you say could be
Well,
my business.
could be,
Depends
but it
how
all
you
depends
say
on
it.
where it's coming from. If it's coming from somebody
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, it's whatever. Like, it's just noise coming out of your mouth. Like,
We're not, I think right now, the only people we give a fuck about is each other. And making this and the people that are looking down on us who ain't here no more and you know the people we're trying to honor with this and the respect we have for each other is like stronger than any other peer pressure that could be out there for a band,
fuck
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
I really don't give a fuck about anything else, you know what I mean? I just want us to make a pure fucking piece of music, you know.
And I'm sure it'll be fucking ridiculous.
It'll be ridiculous.
Yeah.
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 As long as it don't suck, it'll be all right.
I don't think it's gonna suck at all. I think it's gonna be
It
ridiculous in a
don't
good
suck.
way.
That's all I ask.
It's just like let's not put out a fucking. It's not even gonna be that. So I'm not even gonna
As
try.
long as it don't suck,
It's not gonna. I'm sure it's not gonna. It's fucking,
I hope not.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nah, we won't let it. We're gonna fucking hit it hard.
I'm sure you are.
So we're gonna start that next month, man. So
Awesome.
we go to Holland, we play this fucking show. We're gonna see all these fucking great bands.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna fucking watch The Exploited, AF, Murphy's Law, fucking all these bands. I'm gonna be fucking psyched and high on that shit.
Of course.
You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
gonna be all fucking energetic after the show. The crowd, yo, we're playing this show. I heard there's no barricade.
Oh, that's what you need, bro.
Yeah.
No barricade.
You
Sick.
know, people better fucking slow down out there with these barricades,
Yeah.
bro.
Stop the barricades.
Stop being so afraid of everything.
Oh, insurance. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's like, social distancing and wear your mask and have 10 barricades and fucking, just what?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
One thing, they don't really have anything to do with each other. I'm just saying,
Right. Yeah.
people are just too worried about everything now.
I don't. I don't.
I don't think shows need barricades. I really don't.
No, I don't think so
I
either.
don't, I don't see a reason. Every crowd I ever saw that was behind a barricade, I'm on stage looking at them, I'm going, these people are fucking harmless. Like, why are they behind a fucking wall that's like, why don't you just put fucking razor wire on it and shit?
Yeah, might as well.
Or
And
electrocute them. Make it electric. Fucking
yeah,
electrocute them so they can't get near the fucking barricade. Like,
and you're like, especially like these big festivals, like where there's a barricade super far. You're like playing, and like they're like pretty far away from you. It's like, you know,
big festival, I could see because when there's a lot of people, yeah, maybe, uh, it's people could get hurt. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know how the barricade keeps them safer
right?
than just being against the stage. I don't see what's the difference.
Like a place like Irving Plaza. It's not a giant place, barricade.
I
Why?
know. I don't understand like when they do it in clubs. That's what I'm really trying to
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. No, I
And we're
get it.
playing the show. It's an indoor show, I heard. So I heard there was no barricade. Please, I hope there's no barricade because it's so much more fun for the band
Yeah.
when there's no barricade. You know what I mean? For us, anyway. I don't know. I can't speak for every band because there's a lot of bands out there who I'm sure won't even go on stage unless they have the barricade.
Right.
Just that's how they roll. They don't like playing without that distance.
Yeah.
I hate that distance, man.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like shit.
Yeah. It's like, well, you're coming from fucking places like Lemoore's and CB's and fucking that shit where it's like, you're
Yeah.
all one. You're all one.
It's yeah, because you don't understand. When you start playing, it just fucking there's no weird time it takes to connect with everybody. It's
Right.
just on, you
Yeah.
know. As soon as you start playing.
Yeah.
And fucking when there's a barricade, sometimes it's like, fuck, am I loud enough? Like turn the fucking amp up. Like how am I gonna, you know,
Yeah.
how am I gonna reach them? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. Something's missing. Something's missing.
Yeah, but after a few songs, it kind of warms up, you know, and then it's fine, you know what I mean? Then you forget the fucking barricades even there. I don't know. I just kind of like when they could come on stage a lot too, you know.
Yeah,
That
man.
was always the fun part of a Biohazard show was having people on stage, like, you know, kicking off fucking pedals across the stage, knocking us out, you know, that was part of it, knocking us out of tune.
Yeah. Fucking knocking over microphones. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm sure it sounds like shit,
That's
makes it sound
fun, bro.
horrible and unprofessional, but it's more fun that way. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
of course. 100%.
Get hurt. Sometimes you get hurt, you get kicked in the face on your own stage. You
Yeah,
know?
it happens, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking,
I miss that shit.
a
And
week ago,
once in a while we do shows like that, it's great.
yeah, man. A week and a half ago, I got a fucking, my eye was split. It was a complete accident from Jeff from Sworn Enemies, the end of his guitar head. Something happened. I fucking went face first to his guitar. He's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? You all right, bro? He's like, I felt your face through my guitar. I'm like, I'm fine. I had a stupid butterfly stitch. I felt like an asshole. I'm like, bro, I'm fine. I'm good. It happens. It's no one's
Yeah.
fault. It's whatever.
All right, you're the asshole.
I'm the asshole, and I'll be that. I've been an
So
asshole most of my life. I don't care.
I'm that asshole too, a lot of
Yeah,
times. You
yeah.
know.
Want to call me an asshole?
Oh,
I wear that with honor. I'm
yeah,
an asshole.
exactly.
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 I'll always be the asshole. I don't care.
And Jeff, you know, don't worry about Jeff because if you fucked his guitar up, he can fix it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, 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 he can.
He's the fucking man, bro. He
Mhm.
wired up my Les Pauls, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
oh yeah, bro. Forget about it. He's great.
yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like, bro, like, can I get you a beer or something? I'm like, no, I'm good, man. He was all apologetic. I'm like, it's not your fault, and I don't care. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, but he's got that Jackson fucking spike head
Yeah,
stuff. You got hit with that? Oh, all right.
yeah. I have like superhuman healing powers, but
Yeah.
I got a fucking yeah. It definitely could have used like 2 stitches or 3 stitches, but like butterfly stitch, Tylenol, I'm good.
That's it. You went to the show.
I stayed at the show.
Anybody else? How did the show go?
It was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
it
I was
was.
there like I had like 4 Tylenols because I had like a little headache from it. But I stayed. They went on like early, but I was there for like 4 more hours after them. I was there the whole
Yeah,
night.
back in the day, if you didn't get some kind of fucking bruise or banged up or stitches or
What
whatever,
were you
you
doing? And what were
really
you
had to
doing?
do
Playing
stuff.
the wall, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and, you know, going to shows and getting hurt, that's part of it, but we get hurt at our own shows sometimes. You know what I mean?
that's always interesting, right?
Yeah. We get hurt a lot.
Do you?
Yeah. You
Fucking
know,
jumping around, you fucking
it ain't that
balling.
easy. You know,
Yeah,
it can get fucked up. And then, you know, when you're doing it every night,
yeah. Wear and tear, bro.
oh, bro.
That's why you don't want to sit on fans with your legs fucking bent.
You go on stage in pain all the time or fucking, you know.
But I'm sure after a song or two, that pain's gone.
Yeah, your adrenaline takes over and shit. You know, you know, that's how it is when you tour. Doesn't matter what band you're in.
Yeah.
Going on stage sick,
Uh,
up with the flu, whatever.
yeah. Oof. But you go out
Yeah,
to fucking play, you do the fucking thing.
yeah, man. You got to keep going. I played with fucking pneumonia, bro.
Ugh.
So weak I could hardly even fucking lift the guitar and fucking got to play the show, you know? It's like,
Miserable.
wow.
Miserable.
But yo, wouldn't trade it for nothing, for anything.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah, man. You fucking always have that shit, bro. You have fucking incredible memories. You have a fucking great band that's been around for fucking. Anthony Meo would yell at us. What is it, 1987?
oh yeah.
87, right?
I say yes. It was 87 when we started.
All right. I said
Yeah.
88 originally. Like, yo, Meo would be like, no, what the fuck?
No, Mio
87.
swear to God, it was 87.
All right, so it's 87.
If you tell him it was anything else, he'd fucking let you have it, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It was fucking 87. The Mio knows because the Mio was there.
Exactly.
That's what you say.
Yeah, because the meal was there. And it's
Mio
the
was
greatest
there.
because he would always talk about himself in the third person. It was
Oh yeah.
always
Always.
hilarious.
Yeah, I wish a lot of the people around the world could get more of him.
Yeah,
Wish he was around, you know.
yeah, man.
Something else. There was only one of him. Only one Anthony Meo.
I met a billion fucking people. I never met anybody like the Mio.
Nah, they broke the mold with that motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah,
yeah.
it's great. And I fucking miss him,
Yep.
And I want to dedicate, you know, everything I'm doing on this record, you
Damn.
know, for him and Scott Koenig and a lot of, just mainly those guys. But there's few other entities in my soul that I'm playing for, you know what I mean? And but I want those guys to fucking be proud of us and look down and, be like, all right,
Yeah.
you know. So we're gonna give it our best, man. And thanks a lot for giving me this fucking spot.
Bro, you don't even think about thanking me, bro. Like I appreciate you. I honestly never thought that this would happen. For because I know you don't do these things. There was one time I heard you were sitting in on the guys from Wisdom in Chains, this podcast a while back.
Yeah, with stigma.
Yeah, with Stigma and Mad Joe and Richie Crotch. I
Yeah.
listened to the Post America podcast. Like I used to listen to that all the time. I remember you were sitting in on that, but it wasn't like a one-on-one thing. That's the only time I think of off the top of my head of you doing any kind of a podcast. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's all I'm aware of. So I know that you don't do these things. So, bro, like seriously, I appreciate.
I did the Drew Stones.
That's right. The New York
Chronicles.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
He does that. I'm glad you're doing this.
Yeah, I've been doing this for shit, man. Almost 8 years, I'm gonna say. And I killed it for like I used to go every single Friday. I would put one out. There's like almost 400 episodes.
That's fucking great. Keep going. Like we said, keep
With,
going forward. And then one day you look back, you go, what the fuck? I
do that now. I'm like, from everybody, from all the Sick of It All guys to fucking, I mean, so many fucking people, bro. I mean, I had Billy on. Billy was the first guy that I had on when COVID hit, because I never wanted to do the video. I would always go physical, face to face with a microphone and have a conversation in like a public place or whatever. Billy actually hit me up and was like, yo, you want to do something? And I was like, I still want to do the podcast, but I can't go anywhere because of fucking stupid COVID. So I'm like, all right. So he was the first one that actually maybe, now I don't want to do it any other way because I'm sitting here in pajama pants. You know what I mean? But so me and Danny, we were sitting in the diner. He lives not far from where my daughter is in Jersey. We sat in the fucking diner. We had cheeseburgers and we're just bullshit. We hear the waitress and we're bullshitting, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I had a million people on. I haven't had Evan yet. I'm still like, wow, this is fucking awesome that you're on. I would definitely like to do another one with Billy and Danny. Just to have like a when the record's out, when we're ready to put the record out, we're gonna have to do some things, let people know what's going on. The other guys, yeah,
well, come on, I'm
Yeah.
sure they will.
Yeah. I mean, Danny and Billy, I mean, Dan, I have Danny's number. He's like, yeah, just give me a call because I drop my daughter off on Sundays in right by there. We can meet at the diner. I give him like 3 days notice. Obviously, if you guys aren't on tour, he'll meet me there and we could just do it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Danny's down. Danny's down, man. He's
Yeah, I was
definitely
bullshitting
down.
with him at the Indian Larry thing. He's like, yeah, you have my number. I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, so just call me. We'll fucking figure it out. No problem. So he's easy. Billy, I don't have his number, and my Instagram shit was hacked, so we used to follow each other, but now I send him messages, but I don't think he gets it. But I'll get in touch with him eventually somehow.
Yeah,
Go
but it's
back and
good
forth a
that
little bit
this
with
Zoom
Evan.
thing going so you can fucking do it. You don't got to be in the same room. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, well, he was in Cali, and I was in fucking Bath Beach doing it with him, you know? Fucking, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. Yeah, guys from Europe. I did one with fucking, who was, why is his name? Ted Parsons, the guy from fucking Prong. The old drummer for Prong. He was in like Norway or some shit. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning his time. It's like whatever time here, and I'm bullshitting with him on here, and he's in Norway. That's a
Yeah.
good thing about technology, I guess. But
Yeah. I mean, it's got its, of course, the world's fucking amazing now, but it kind of sucks too. So,
also batshit fucking
like
crazy.
this,
Yeah, you need balance.
you know what I mean? I try to just only use it when I have to.
Same
You
here,
know?
bro. Same fucking.
I try to keep things simple, man.
Bobby the Handball. Given to you. Didn't Meo give you the name?
Yeah.
Bobby the Handball. Of course he did. Give Meo his props because that's the nickname.
Yeah, I had other nicknames growing up.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of them,
yeah,
but that one fucking stuck because it came from me. Oh, like
yeah.
that. Everybody he named stuck. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. Bobby Hambel, the handball. I could fucking hear him, bro. It's so
Yeah.
fun. Oh shit. Well, listen, Bobby, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. We're going a little over an hour and a half too.
All right. Thank you.
You see? It's fucking. It goes.
Right, man. Well, thanks a lot. It was cool talking.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know what else to say except we got a record coming out and we're doing shows. We ain't dead and we're still here and fucking, thanks a lot for fucking listening,
Yeah.
and checking it out.
Yeah, but well, listen. I'll let you know exactly when it's gonna come out. I'll let you know. I'll text you. I'll let you know. And I'm sure all the Biohazard guys will repost it and everybody will know all about it. But on all that, forget all that stuff. I just want to thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we have each other's number. Keep in touch. I'm sure we'll keep in touch. And
Oh, yeah, man. We'll keep you posted on the record, man, for
yeah,
sure.
keep me posted. Shoot me a text. I'll shoot you a text. Whatever bullshit. Safe fucking travels, bro. Have great shows. I know you're gonna. And just be safe out there, bro.
All right, man. You too.
Yeah.
Hold it down. All the Brooklyn Blast Furnace people out there, man. Fucking thank you.
Awesome,
All
bro.
right. Thanks for your time too, man.
Much appreciated.
Appreciate you, bro.
You too, brother.
All right.
Be safe.
Later.